It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. I have with me Coach Sandy Pugh, victorious after an overtime battle with old school, the Southern Jaguars, 55-52. Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Mike. Thank you for having me on. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes, ma'am. A way to get things started. Had a tough battle against Grambling, but you rebounded quite well in overtime. You were down at halftime, made the necessary halftime adjustments. It seemed like the ladies got together, got out their sleepwalk, and kind of got things together. Give us a recap if you can, Coach.
Where you want me to start, Grambling or tonight?
Let's start with tonight. All
right. Well, tonight we went with a bench, and I think that was a big thing. Importantly, we had Nia Thornton back. You know, she hadn't we left for Christmas. I didn't get her back to practice until the day before we played Grambling. So, we're blessed starting PG back and to get her timing down and get her back in rhythm of doing what she does. So, to me, that was the her in rhythm and with a shorter bench. Southern, they play off the bounce. They're a very athletic little team. They love to penetrate and kick, and we needed to do a good job defensively. And I thought the kids did that. I thought we had some big stops. We struggled in the first quarter because we weren't making layups. We were missing free throws. And I tell them all the time that's mental. Just stay in the fight, keep grinding. Everything's going to come out okay, and it did. So I was really proud of their effort. More importantly, I was proud of not only the ones who were on the court, but the ones who were on the bench who didn't get an opportunity to hear their name called. But, it was a total team effort, top to bottom.
Yeah, I'm going to make mention. That was one of the highlights of that. Not highlight, but a high note. We noticed the struggle from the line, but Rosenthal said, "Hey, get on my back, and we about to finish this thing." She took over tonight.
She did. She really did. Diana's a great kid. I thought she took a couple shots I would like to have had back and maybe a little bit more time off the clock. But, it's one of those things that, when you're feeling it, you let it fly. So.
Yes, ma'am. Now, what I noticed through the broadcast on tonight, you had 14 seconds, Coach. You're up by 3, and was going what you could do and couldn't do. Would that have been a time, even though you had the lead, to foul before end of regulation, or do you just take your chance on them hitting the 3?
I'm not one to throw anybody into the bus, but I am listen, everybody jump trap and foul and send them to the line and make them because they were struggling from the free throw line. I think they had hit like maybe 5 or 6 from the free throw line. They were like 5 for 20 or something. It was a crazy number. So we had elected, but there was a miscue between Diana and Miracle, and so it didn't happen. But needless to say, that's neither here or there. The kids were able to still rebound and pull it out. But, we had elected to foul because it would have sent them to the free throw line. And if I recall at that time, we had already fouled, and they had just gotten into the bonus. So we were monitoring that as well. But, we definitely, and that's kind of a new in the last 5 or 6 years, a lot of coaches elect to go ahead and foul so they don't get the 3 off. But what's so crazy is, like, of all the kids you want to shoot that 3 on their team, she's the one.
Right.
20 had hit a big one. From like 25, 26 feet. She had hit she can shoot the basketball. And she had hit a big one, and we were literally face guarding her on the stretch. So, that kid, and I'm going to tell you, I still think, and I haven't had a chance to look at it because I walked off and left my iPad at the office in my haste to get home, because I do have a puppy that's waiting on mommy to come feed her and let her out.
Oh, ain't that sweet?
You know, I just think that, you know, I have to look at it, but I thought her foot was on the line. I thought she was over the line, but you know, we got to do a better job, you know, in terms of the replay piece, because we couldn't see it, you know, and I got agitated with that, because that can't be a reason for this game going in overtime because we can't see something. So
right.
So, but hey, the kids fought through it, and you know, it's kind of funny because we've come a long way. We've been in a lot of battles, and I can tell that because I didn't have to say nothing during that time. They were saying, the kids on the bench, my leadership were saying, we good. We still fight. We still don't win. And all I had to do was make adjustments. So I'm loving this team. I'm loving the energy. I love the short bench. I think that's our plus. And so, you know, we're going to continue to fight. Well,
you're going to continue to fight and represent quite well. And speaking of representation, we had a young lady. You might know her, Jeanette Jackson, JJ, Miss Nasty, if you call. Hey, did a fantastic job on the broadcast. She showed up and showed out, you know, and did it like a boss. You hear me? Did it like an absolute boss. So it was exciting.
Hey, but look at her. She's learning from the best, though. I mean,
hey, I appreciate you.
On every level, representation. She's learning from the best.
I appreciate you. It was a perfect match, perfect fit, and we're truly looking forward to it. So, look, you go on the road. You take on Mississippi Valley and Jackson State. Some tall orders,
Valley and Pine Bluff.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep saying Jackson State. Maybe it's the Mississippi thing. But, yeah, Mississippi Valley and Pine Bluff. Still tall order because you're going to be on the road, and we know the keys you want to attack and score quick, often, you know, fast as you can, and keep things understeady. But guess what we're going to try to do for you, Coach? For sure we're going to simulcast the Saturday game from Itta through one of our affiliates to bring it back to PV Nation, and we're going to see what Pine Bluff has going on. But we're going to keep you on the grind, Mama. We're going to keep you on the grind here from the open mic.
We got to continue to play our brand of basketball. I thought the last 2 games we got away from who we are. We're going to push that thing in transition. You got to guard us in the lockdown. We're going to attack and get the backdoor action cut. You know, we're going to play our brand of basketball. And then, you know, we switching everything, and we're going to jump trap. We're going to try to disrupt as much as we can, and that's who we are. And we're going to continue with that cycle. I hope the fans enjoyed today's game and the style play. And you know, if you get a chance to tap one of the kids on the shoulder and tell them you appreciate them, I can't tell you how far that goes for a kid to know that you're proud of their representation, whether it's on the court or off the court. So, you know, whatever you shout out, you know, the nation can give our kids and let them know that you support them and you 100% for them, because they don't always hear that. So that's a big thing.
Yes, ma'am. Well, you know, we support them over here at the open mic, and we support you. We thank you for being with. I know you got to get to your puppy so they don't feel neglected and everything. But this is Coach Sandy Pugh. Panthers victorious in overtime by the score of 55-52 over the Southern Jaguars. The Panthers will next be in action on Saturday from Itta, Mississippi, to take on the Mississippi Devilettes. I'm the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. You guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.